What's up, guys? Scott Taylor here, and we are at Beech Bend Raceway Park. This has got to be one of the coolest racetracks in the country, because what? Guess what? If you lose racing, you can go right over to the water park and take a splash. You can ride roller coasters. So what we're here for, though, is to do a little racing. And we got none other than the John Doe car on 28-inch tires. And we only got about 6 passes on this combo. We pulled the heart. We did a transplant, y'all. We pulled the heart right out of Cheeto and stuck it in John Doe. And we got about 6 passes in, and I'm not kidding, we went faster every single pass that we've made on those 6 passes so far. So if we can keep improving, I think we got a hot rod to this $100,000. Y'all stick with us. Let's see if we can win this 100 grand.
Y'all ready? Ready for a driver's meeting, something like that? There's a lot of you up here. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for coming out here to Beech Bend and for attending Motion Racing the small tire class. You know, I feel like good money in small tire has been a long time coming, especially with No Prep Kings and now Speed Promotions Racing. So you guys supporting this tells the higher ups that the future has and always will be small tire. So thank you so much for that. You know, good attendance lets them know that it is successful. So we already knew it was going to be successful, right? The small tire is successful.
All right, guys, we drew our good friend Todd Spears, and that's like one of the few people that I talk to about small tires on the daily. And you know, I didn't want to draw him or Daniel, but it is what it is. You know, the only good news is one of us going to be moving on to round 2. Don't matter how bad I mess it up or how bad Todd messes up, one of us is going to round 2. So I guess that's worth something. See how it shakes out. We're gonna go up there and put up a good fight, and I know he's gonna do the same.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Todd Spears. We're up here in Bowling Green, Kentucky at the Speed Promotion Race, $100,000 small tire race. We're trying to turn over a new leaf. We're trying to lose our losing streak. So we've thrown out old clothes, changed our hat, anything that may have caused some bad juju, we got rid of it. So here we are today, we're trying to win. And we're going at it with good attitude, but lo and behold, on the way up here, talking to our buddies, said if we can stay away from Craig and Daniel, stay away from Scott, stay away from the homeboys, you know, we'll do good. Chip draw comes, I get my buddy Scott Taylor. Man, that just sucks. Scott's my buddy, and I don't think I've ever outrun him, to be honest with you. So this whole new excitement we've had going on, that we're turning over a new leaf, is not looking good. But we're gonna give it hell. He's my buddy, I love him, but I'm gonna try to outrun him. Scott's quick on the tree, I'm slow on the tree. So I'm gonna have to go fast. I'm gonna have to have my act together. For y'all that doesn't know, we're driving Flight Risk. It's built by Bad Habits Fab. It's a 2020 Mustang, a full chassis car, stock wheelbase. It's got a 351-inch tall deck billet Coyote with twin precision next-gen turbos. It's got a Mark Mickey 2-speed 400 in it. It's a really good car. I've had a hard time trying to figure out how to use a good car, but we're starting to get it figured out. It's a good piece to have to work with, and I think the only weak link in this deal here is me.
Getting the round 1 win, taking Todd Spears out here.
What's up, guys? Day 2 here at Beech Bend, and let me tell you, we had a heck of a first day. We drew our friend Todd Spears, and I would have rather anybody on the property than Todd Spears, but we picked up a win, so we moved into today, day 2, and we're about to get ready to run up for chip draw to see who we have. We made a good pass last night, and I think John Doe may be here to party. It might be. Hopefully John Doe's got what it takes to get that $100,000 bag, but let's head up here to this chip draw and see who we got.
Scott's been on the line for a while now, and it must have been taking forever to get backed up at stage. I don't know if that's a tactic. I don't know what's going on. Taking the top ball. Here we go. Scott's got his leg. Hell yeah, Scott. Going on to round 3 for $100,000.
All right, guys, we just got back from round 2, and man, let me tell you, it was everything I could do to keep my composure and remain calm. Man, he just drug around like forever. He took a long time to do his burnout, took a long time backing up. It was minutes just for him to back up. And as y'all know, these non-water, no water Hemi, they get hot fast. You can't just keep them running for 3, 4, 5 minutes before you make the pass. And that's what he did to me, so I'm definitely not happy about the situation. I tried to tell him in the friendliest way I could that it was jacked up and how wrong it was to do somebody that way. And he said somebody done it to him last night, but somebody doing something to him last night has nothing to do with me. But hopefully we can get the car cooled down for the next round. It is smoking hot. We were pretty good ways out front, so I lifted early. Thankfully we did, because we consumed all the fuel that we had to consume. We were on fumes going through the finish line, so thankfully it didn't start sucking air and burn this thing up, or we wouldn't be able to make the next round. As y'all know, we damaged a bullet last weekend, and that's the last bullet we got. So there's a bullet in Little Goldie, and there's a bullet in John Doe, and that John Doe motor is now the spare for Little Goldie. So try not to tear it up, but we're gonna get past it. We're gonna move on. He come by and apologize. There's just, hopefully he can learn from that and not do it to the next guy. So if we can take away anything is don't burn your competitor down. Either you can beat them or you can't beat them. Definitely don't go up there planning to do something like that. That is plumb silly. Even if you win, you're not gonna like the outcome. So race fair. That's what we've always tried to do, is race fair. If things ain't right, I try to make them right, and that's all you can do. It ain't the mistakes you make, it's how you correct them that defines who you are. And thankfully he did come by and try to make it right. So we're moving on. We'll see what comes up next. All right, guys. So we was needing a little time to cool the car down after the burn down that we were in, but we didn't need this much time. Out of nowhere, we had a torrential downpour for hours, and we've been sitting in the trailer for 3 to 4 hours now, and they have been working tirelessly trying to get this track back so we can race on it. I think they're getting really close. But in the meantime, we went up and drew for third round, and we drew Brandon Phillips. I believe he's got a 3rd gen Camaro with a Pro Charger on it. But we just got to see if we can get the track dry. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet. They are working around the clock trying to get this thing dry for us. So no brakes until we go racing. So y'all hang tight and see if we can pick up this win in round number 3. All right, guys, we are just seeing what they're going to do tonight. I don't have a say in it. I mean, I do have a vote, but I don't want to vote. I just, whatever these guys want to do is what we're going to do. If they want to race, we're going to race. If they're going to wait till tomorrow, we're going to wait till tomorrow. There's pros and cons. There's a lot of people in the stands. That's what I'd like to race for. But if they do it tomorrow, I don't think the race can be finished tonight anyway, so that's sort of the other issue. So it's almost like better just to do it all tomorrow. So there's pros and cons to all of it. Race for the fans, a little bit of dangerous. Race tomorrow, doubt anybody will come back tomorrow. So that's the dilemma. We'll see what happens.
What's the track conditions right now?
Moist.
So is there any worry spots on the track aside from shutdown? How's shut?
Track seems all right, but it does have a few little damp spots. I mean, I don't see it being a big issue, but I'm sure some people do see it being an issue. If a car's out of shape, it's probably not going to be good. If you go straight down it, that's what, right from Todd right here. You go straight down the middle, it's going to be fine. You get loose, the water ain't going to help, I promise. So it's so here's the deal. We're all stupid, like every one of us up here. No, it's from Todd too. He's stupid too. I've seen him fly through the air backwards. Like he's dumb. He's just as dumb as I am. But like
last time we was here together at this track, I
mean, I flew through the air backwards here one time too. So no, I said I was dumb. Okay. So I'm really dumb, and I would just go right on down through there, sideways. I'd force it, like whatever it took. I just don't know if that's the right thing to do.
I just want to be clear in case we was comparing on who is the stupidest. I didn't want to get ahead of it.
Yours went higher than mine.
Maybe I am ahead of it.
Yeah, I think you're dumber than.
If we had to put a ranking 1, 2, 3 on stupidest, what do we got here?
Like a tie.
It's a 10.
It's a 10, I tell you. All right, guys, day 3 of a 2-day event. We had a little rain yesterday, but track's dry today, and we've already drawn for third round. We got Brandon Phillips. I'm not real familiar with the car, but I know I am familiar with a hot racetrack, and that's what we have right now. It's a super hot, loose racetrack, and we're going to do our best to get John Doe down through there as fast as possible. Hopefully pick up a win against Brandon. You know, right now I think everybody on the property is going to be racing that racetrack and just trying to make the best pass, putting that best hand forward, and see if they pick up that $100,000 bag.
Grade 8 here, quarterfinals. Good job, buddy.
There you go. That's never good.
Hi, Caitlin here from Bad Habits. We're with Scott Taylor, who just got back from Chip Draw. We got Larry Larson going into round 4. We got this.
It is. Ever who can manage it down through there? I hate when it turns into a kind of a one-lane racetrack. That's the one stuck in. It is what it is.
Larson.
Woo! For that, I ain't gonna lie, Larry Larson had me worried a little bit, man. He just picked up that $75,000 win. And there's no doubt he's got a bad hot rod, but thankfully old school John Doe just pulled it off, y'all. Yeah, baby.
All right, Scott Taylor fans, it's Gary with That Track Channel. You probably know me from doing a bunch of the editing and stuff like that on these videos. I know you guys want to hear from Scott, but here's the deal. We're going down to the top 4 right now. We're racing for a lot of money, $100,000 to win. I'm sure, hope you guys can understand and appreciate. I don't want to be in Scott's head right now because the turnarounds have been quick right now, so he's been busy tuning and trying to get stuff done. I don't want to add any stress to his plate because we're here to win this money, and that's what we're hoping to do. We got Daddy Dave coming up right away. Wish us luck. Let's see John Doe win this thing.
Hey, buddy.
Y'all want to try again with us?
Sure. Hey, y'all. Hey, good luck, team.
Top bombs are lit. Here we go. Taylor's going to the finals, baby! Woo! Hell yeah!
We going to the finals, baby! Woo! Oh, it spun a little bit early, but it hooked back up and went. Oh man, that's exciting right there. This is the biggest purse that I've ever went to in any final ever. I mean, this is a $100,000 payday at the end, y'all. Just went to the biggest final ever last week for 40K, and now we're in 100K, man. Very, very thankful.
All right, y'all, here we go. We're going to do our small time finals. Drivers union, we are down to 2 drivers remaining, all the way from 64 down to 2. 3 days of racing, 3 days of just battling the heat, battling the rain. It all comes down to this: 1 race for $100,000. I got my 2 drivers here, Mr. Justin Reed and Mr. Scott Smooth Taylor. Guys, well, it all comes down to this. I got one question for you. Y'all know what lane y'all want? We do. You do? Is it the same lane? Correct. It's the same lane, okay. Which means we're going to have to flip a coin for this. So who's going to call it in the air? You going to call this? Here we go. Call in the air. Here's the call. It is tails. Scott Taylor, your choice.
Go to the right.
Scott Taylor, you ready to pick the right lane? All right, Justin, you ready to the left?
Hey guys, this is Paxton Reed here with Bear Trap. Justin Reed, my dad actually drives it, and we're actually in the finals with Scott Taylor, and he's a really nice guy, and I like him, and my dad likes him. We all like him, and he's a really good guy, and whoever wins, wins, and we'll still be friends, and I just hope he stays safe and my dad stays safe, and let it be a good race.
right, guys, we got Justin Reed on a 2-minute timer here. They're thinking this car might have broke. Just did a big burnout here or whatever.
He's going to give him time. Not going to take a win like that. Scott Taylor's going to give him time to get it fixed.
Scott Taylor willing to offer him up more than 2 minutes.
Scott Taylor's going to give them time to get this car fixed. Scott Taylor, well within his right after 2 minutes to come up and stage his car and win $100,000. That's the type of racer Scott Taylor is. He wants to race for it. Scott Taylor, hats off to you, sir.
All right, guys, we're getting a drag race, it looks like. That's good news. $100,000 winner here at Beech Bend Raceway, Speed Promotions, Bowling Green, Kentucky. $100,000 for my homie Scott Taylor. Congratulations, buddy. Super proud of you.
All right, guys, we just got back from the finals. As y'all can see, John Doe is on the starting line. You know what that means? We just picked up the biggest win of my life, $100,000 at one race. We just went down one pass. It was 6 passes all in all, but that last pass picked up the check for $100,000, which is absolutely insane. I can't even fathom John Doe being in the finals for $100,000. Keep in mind, this car's built in 1992. It's got a lot of good motor, it got a lot of good components, but it surprises me, and John is wanting to come back out and keep on playing. Thank you guys for watching this long, drawn-out, 6-round video and watching to the end. Thank you so much. If y'all want a trailer, righttrailers.com. If you want merch, scooters, Burmax, ScottTaylorMotorsports.com. Y'all check it out.